On the agenda, the election of a chairman. I would like to now call for nomination, the election of the Keyboard County School Chairman. As chair,
Second.
Ms. Hoover, do you accept this nomination?
I do.
Is there any additional nominations? I have a motion to close nominations.
Make a motion that we close the nominations.
I second.
Motion made and properly seconded. Any discussion? Take a roll call vote to close nominations.
Aye.
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 Aye. Aye.
I now need a motion to elect Kathy Hoover for chairman of the King George County School Board.
I make a motion that we elect Ms. Kathy Hoover for chairman of the King George County School Board for the 2025 year. Second.
Motion's been made and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call vote for the nomination or the election of Kathy Hoover for the chairman of the King George County School Board.
Aye.
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 Aye. Aye.
Okay, congratulations, Ms. Hoover. You're the chairman of the King George County School Board.
Thank you.
This is yours. And then Bush and Mrs. Hoover, I think you guys will switch.
We will do that.
Continue with the election.
Oh, I did the wrong one.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Bush, for your service as chairperson. Appreciate you. I'm now opening the floor for nominations for vice chair. Do I have any nominations?
I would like to nominate Colleen Davis.
Second.
Do I have any other nominations? Seeing none, do I have a motion to close nominations?
I move that we close the nominations.
Second.
Motion made and properly seconded. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, I call for a roll call to vote Mrs. Davis as vice chair. Mr. Bush?
Yes.
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 Congratulations, Mrs. Davis. To do what?
Is that right? We good?
You're good.
Okay.
Good. Congratulations.
Okay. Moving right along. Now we need to appoint someone to the VSBA delegate and an alternate. Do I have any nominations?
I would like to nominate you as a delegate. It doesn't have to be the chair, of course, but as the delegate for VSBA, Kathy Hoover.
Second that?
Second.
Any discussion? Okay. Then I guess I'm now the delegate. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, let's
All
do
those
it.
in favor?
Aye.
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 Now we need an alternate. Do I have any nominations for an alternate delegate?
Was it Naomi? No.
Pardon me?
I was the delegate and the alternate, I believe, was Kathy last year. I don't remember, but I was the delegate last year. I don't know who the alternate was.
The alternate, and nobody else wants to.
I'll nominate Colleen Davis as the alternate.
Second.
Any discussion? Okay, congratulations. I'm sorry, we
Oh,
have to
we'd
do a
have to
roll
vote
call.
for it, yes.
Aye.
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 Okay, congratulations, Mrs. Davis. Now I need to appoint people to governor's school. I believe we have we have two. Who would like to nominate
Well,
someone?
it'll be
be
three.
three,
So we have
Okay,
ATI under
okay,
there
that's
too.
right.
Yeah, so we'll do Chesapeake Bay Governor School.
I would like to nominate Colleen Davis for chairperson of Chesapeake Bay Governor School.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay,
Motion carries.
motion carries. How about Commonwealth Governor School? Do I have any nominations for that?
I nominate Carrie as Cleveland as the nomination or chairman for the, which one is it? Commonwealth Governor School.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, motion carries. Now I need a nomination for the ATI school.
Yeah, I'll continue that if it's agreeable.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, motion carries. Now we have to discuss our committee assignments, and those are, gosh, I don't have them written down. My computer went off. Okay, we have title, what did you have, Mr. Frank?
At Title I, Health Advisory, CTE Advisory.
Are you good with all of those still?
Yes.
Okay, and Mr. Bush?
And special ed, and I'll continue with that unless somebody else wants it.
Okay, and I have the Gifted and Talented Advisory and the Technology Advisory, and I'll continue to do those. We don't need a motion for that, correct? I
No,
don't think we do.
I don't believe
I
so.
don't think we
no,
do.
we don't.
We also created the new library materials review
Oh,
committee.
I
that
forgot
we
about
need
that one. Do we have anybody that's interested in doing that?
If no one volunteers, I'll take that.
Okay. I apologize, I forgot about that one.
No worries.
That's new, so don't worry about it.
I don't think we need.
I don't think we
to
need a
vote on
motion
that,
for the
no.
committee assignments like that. I don't think we need necessarily motions. Those are voluntary
Are they all
positions.
used? Are they all assigned?
Yes, we have them
I
all
think we
signed now.
got 'em all, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, now we need to look at our calendar for this upcoming year for our annual meeting calendar. Is everybody good with what is proposed?
You can give me a second here. I need to look at it.
Mr. Chairman, I do have a conflict
You have a conflict?
on February 24th. That day, I am going to not be in town. It's possible that I could join remotely, but I'm not really sure because it depends on what my plane schedule is. So,
You need to reschedule that one then. That's the budget approval one. That's a Monday. Could you do it later in the week if we switch it to a Wednesday?
I'll be out until Friday. So I could do it Friday, but
Is
Oh,
it
that
possible
week.
to move that back 1 week?
Just have two in a row? Two
No.
Mondays in a row?
You have.
I'm gone from,
For the March 17th,
We have one on March 17th already.
I'm saying, but that's not 2 in a row. The 24th, we move it back to what, the 31st?
There's only 28 days in February.
Okay, and then the 2nd, and then, well,
The third, you mean? Is it?
3rd?
So you're talking about the following Monday?
Yes.
So the 3rd of
the
March
3rd.
instead?
third.
Is everybody okay with that? You need to look at your calendars.
No, that's good with me.
wait, what day was it?
March 3rd?
March 3rd.
Good? Okay. All right, so,
Can I ask a general question,
Sure.
Madam Chair? Dr. Boyd, I know you came up with this general schedule and I haven't looked at every one, but is this generally the second and fourth Mondays generally?
Yes and no, as best as it could be.
All right.
There are some conflicts, there are some holidays in there that
Understand.
fall on most Mondays, and then
Yeah, but if,
the vast things that pop up are
but those,
variations to that, yes. But usually we try to stay within the Mondays, Wednesdays.
good.
unfortunately, the 3rd of March won't be.
Well, no, that's okay. with me. It's the third Monday of every month. I have
Okay,
a prayer warriors meeting.
okay. Other than that, is everybody okay with the calendar? Okay, Ms. Gelf, if you'll make that change, then we'll be good. Okay, then next we need.
I think we do need a motion to approve the
do.
calendar.
Oh, okay. Do I have a motion to approve the calendar?
I make a motion that we approve the calendar as amended.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next, we need to appoint a clerk a clerk and a deputy court. Do I have any nominations for that?
I nominate Aaron Scalf as our clerk and Jesse Boyd as our deputy clerk.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, motion carries. Now we need somebody needs to make a motion, please, to nominate the agent and deputy agent.
I nominate Sherry Williams as the agent.
Want to do them all at one time?
That's fine.
We can. All right. I nominate Sherry Williams as the agent and Dr. Jesse Boyd as the deputy agent.
Second.
Any discussion? On favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. I need somebody to make a nomination for the superintendent's designee.
I'd like to nominate Dr. Tori Wright as the superintendent's designee.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
Oh, yeah, I just wanted to point out something.
Yes, ma'am.
On our meeting, it said that we are starting at 5:30 on that. Is that the
Oh.
new time?
Oh, thank you
Just saw
for
it,
bringing that
right?
up. Yes.
Yes.
So do we want to discuss that?
We did change our meeting time from 6 to 5:30. I apologize for not bringing that up. Does anybody have a conflict with that? Is everybody good with 5:30 instead of 6?
I'm good with 5:30.
Okay, so beginning next meeting, we will meet at 5:30 here instead of 6. Perfect. Thank you, Ms.
Well, I
Lee.
also saw that meetings are going to be over by 9.
Yes, they will adjourn at 9.
Good with that?
That's,
Well, I have,
I mean,
discussion. I'm just a little concerned about adjourning specifically at 9. I mean, obviously, we could make a change to that if we need to, because if we're in the middle of, say, we got to make a decision about the budget and it's 9 o'clock, then we'll have to extend that. So I have no problem with that, but let's make sure that it's understood that if we need to go on because there's something that's urgent that must be accomplished before the next week or whatever, then we're all in agreement, we would extend until that decision is made.
I would say that if we know that ahead of time, then we can adjust the agenda at that time when the
Even
meeting
better.
begins.
I had those same concerns, Mr. Bush. That's why I brought it up.
yeah, well, with the Board of Supervisors, they take a vote at that time. Do we
That's
want
what
to
I'm saying.
continue going forward?
At the closing, at the
And they
agenda.
actually give it like a 30-minute time frame.
Okay,
But yes, good call out because especially during budget season.
Well, as long as that's understood. Well, budget's the big one, but there may be something else. As we know, probably 2 or 3 times this past year, something has happened where we either needed to call a special meeting or something must be decided on that particular night. And if we're coming at 9 o'clock and we need to still make that decision, then we will obviously have a motion to extend.
is everybody in agreement with that? Okay. Thank you again.
Yeah, we might want to, so I make a motion that we start the meetings at 5:30 and try to end by 9 o'clock, with understanding that there may be exceptions to that.
Second.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, the motion carries. Now, do I have a motion to adjourn?
I make a motion, we adjourn.
To the next board meeting.
Second.
Okay, meeting's adjourned.
Oh, it's all right.
And then we will have to wait until 6:30 to start the next one.